What's up guys, it's DJ New World and welcome back to another one of my videos. This video is gonna be a part of my Netflix review series. I haven't been uploading like I said I was gonna do, but I just hadn't had time the past few weeks to record. But other than that, this video is probably just gonna go up today right after I finish recording it. And this is basically gonna be a review over Jack and the Cuckoo-Clock Heart. It's an old movie. It was made back in 2013. Yeah, back in 2013. So, if you haven't heard of it, you should have by now. It's been out for a while. It's 2019. That's a total of 7 years. But the main reason I wanted to talk about it is because there are some people that haven't heard about it, and it's a great movie. It's it's less of a movie and more of an experience. It's a tale of this guy named Jack, which has a cuckoo clock heart, and every time he sees this girl that he is in love with, his heart starts to race. So the clock in his that controls his heart starts to speed up, and through this speeding up, the heart falls apart. It's I feel like it's symbolism. Um, Throughout the movie, you go through these different trials and tribulations of him trying to find this girl because she has to move away, find this girl and try to see what are you really willing to do for love. And without getting into spoiler territory, he he does some crazy things. He like at times risk his life just to get back to her, right? And the main reason I wanted to talk about this movie is because it's an experience, like I was saying. It's a movie that not many people have heard of, but it's a great movie for you to watch with, the family or with if you have kids with your kids because it has that it has that cartoony feel for kids that they can just watch it, and if they can handle it, that that level of deepness that you can watch it and be like, oh, this will make you think about some things. And that's the main reason why I wanted to talk about it. The movie is, what is this? Directed by Stephane Berla and, does it say Mathieu Mazare? I don't fucking know how to say that name. That is my fault on that. But the movie is great. It's a musical. If you're, there's a lot of singing parts in it, and it makes you really feel for the characters when they put their words into how they're feeling, rather not their just their words, but how they're feeling, what they're dealing with into song, and it's very appropriate. The next movie that I want to review, because I've seen this movie years ago. I'm probably gonna rewatch Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart because it's just a great experience. I'll be talking about the other movies and shows in a later video, but this movie is great. Like, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it, and if you have seen it, rewatch it for just the experience alone. Like, going back and watching certain movies like this at different stages in your life is perfect because then you can understand the message better. Like I had watched this movie years ago when I was nah, it was like a few years ago. I had I think I had found it on like Netflix somewhere. I didn't wasn't looking for it, but I found it, and then I just started watching it. It's like, oh, this is a great movie. Then years later, when I rewatched it, I was like, oh, there's some symbolism in here. Won't give you all the exact details of the symbolism in each part, but like, there's some symbolism of love, some symbolism of innate struggle, some symbolism of, that what I stated in the beginning of the video. What are you willing to do for love? Like, how far are you willing to go? and there's it's always present in our day-to-day lives, and it's present in this movie, and it's about an hour and 32 minutes, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels a little bit longer to me, mainly because they within that small window of time. I know hour and 30 minutes doesn't seem like a small window of time with the comparison of movies nowadays going up to 2 hours, 3 hours. Avengers Endgame was almost 3 hours. If you exclude the credits, then it was about 2 hours and like 57 minutes, if I recall. But with today's, nowadays with the budgets that we have, we can make movies longer and put more information into it. With this movie, they had their window of time. They told every bit of the story. I feel like it didn't feel rushed in any regard. It feels like they said everything that they needed to say. And if this movie doesn't make you cry at least once, then you're heartless, because this movie makes you cry. But that's all I have to say about this movie. It's great experience. You should watch it, like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Wow. Yeah. No. I got nothing else to say about it. DJ New World out. Peace.